What is up, guys? This is the Blitzki gaming creator, and I will be going over several topics this little live commentary I have going on. The first thing is that I'm going over what Blitzki gaming is about. Let's start with that, actually. Blitzki gaming, we're going to be a competitive Halo gaming clan for Halo 4 when it comes out, and I'm going to be getting our group together before the release date. I have pre-ordered the Halo 4 Legendary or Special Edition, whatever you want to call it, so I should have it that night if I go to the midnight release. And the second thing is that we're going to be doing a lot of Team Slayer competitive gaming, so I pretty much want you to be online a lot. The second thing is you're going to have your own capture card. You don't have to edit your own videos. You can send them to me over Skype or email, and I will edit them for you. I'm using just a really crappy Dazzle, but I have Sony Vegas 12, and that's really helpful to have because it makes all your rendering really nice, so you don't have to worry about buying some expensive setup and getting all this awesome software. No, you can go on eBay and look up the Dazzle. You can get the whole setup for probably $10. So if money is an issue, there's the cheapest way you can go. That's exactly what I'm doing. Sony Vegas 12 is the most expensive thing I have. The second thing is let's go over what you have to do to be in the clan. I really don't care about KD, but it usually shows up on how you perform, and that's one thing that we need to get situated is your actual skill level versus your KD, because I'm not going to look at your KD and go, oh, he's a good player, oh, he's a bad player. I want to test you out, so we will be having a PvP tournament for the last 4 spots in our group for Blitzki Gaming. So what you'll do is you'll go up against some of the other competitors in a small map that I probably will create, if not something like Sword Base or something. You will be using you'll be set up into different tournaments like DMRs, assault rifles, map and weapon control. I mean, I might take out all the power weapons to see how you do based off skill. The other thing you will do to be in the clan to try out is we will take you into a matchmaking game and we will see how you perform as a team. One thing is about what we're going to be about is pretty much teamwork, because I don't want to say, oh, one guy's leading the team but the rest of us are sucking because we're not playing it as a team. Literally, the best groups I've been in, there hasn't been just one person stand out and completely control the team. Like, you have to have a teamwork effort. Like, you have to strategize what you're going to control, how you're going to play, cover each other's backs. Don't call anything a kill steal. I mean, if you're just trying to help you, think about it, like DPS wise. If you're about to die and you both are going to shoot each other at the exact same time and your teammate steps in and he gets the headshot, so what? You survived, you got the kill, they didn't. That puts you a score ahead. That's one thing that a good group works together is they don't worry about their kills. They worry about as a team standard on how they're doing. So if one person's doing bad, the whole team is doing bad. It's as simple as that. Pretty much, I will not support trash talking in the Discord in there, trash talking anybody that we see. I want to, get good with some people, maybe play with them sometime or whatever, but if they're trash talking us, I don't expect you to sit there and take it. I expect you to prove yourself and on the battlefield, first of all. Second of all, if they're still talking trash, then you can go ahead and rip into them and make them cry if you want. I have had several times where I've yelled at kids until they have gotten off Xbox Live because they they took it in the butt. There's no other way of explaining it. Now, let's go over what Halo 4 is going to be practically. So, I've been doing some research, and I have practically watched probably about every video possible for Halo 4, and I'm just going to summarize it. Let's start with pre-orders. First of all, if you pre-order the game, you're going to get your own customized armor skin. I'm sure you guys all know this. And if you ordered it from GameStop or EB Games or something like that, you're going to also get a weapon camo for your weapon, and weapon camos are going to be cool. And don't say, oh, this is just like Call of Duty. No, you go on any game, I guarantee you, that is like not Halo, any other game. There are tons of games that have weapon camos. You can't say, oh, they're just making like Call of Duty. Well, get over it. Just because Call of Duty is the biggest first-person shooter that's not Halo, don't get all psyched up because of it, because I can tell you probably 10 different games that I think are better than Call of Duty. The other thing is I want to explain a little bit how Halo 4 gameplay is going to be like. if you guys have ever played Halo 3 and that is your favorite Halo, congratulations. They're taking the best parts out of that game and they're putting them into this one. They're taking the best parts out of Halo Reach too and putting them in there. Although Halo Reach is not a great game whatsoever, it's got its little perks to it. Like, they're bringing back the battle rifle for one, which is my favorite gun ever from any of the Halos. Was the battle rifle, the 3-round burst assault rifle that you can get. They're bringing that to as one of your starter weapons you can choose. You're gonna be able to customize your own class with your armor ability, weapon camo, armor camo, armor, permutations. I think there's gonna be a couple permutations. You're gonna be able to change your armor style like you always have been able to. You'll be able to choose what guns you start out with. Like, there's a limit. Like, you obviously aren't gonna start out with the rocket launcher across the map and just start spawn killing everybody. You're gonna have like the options between a DMR, battle rifle, and a assault rifle, and that's pretty much the basics. You can probably pick a Magnum or a plasma pistol too. I'm pretty positive of it. The other thing, and a Carbine. You can choose a Carbine to start out with, which from the gameplay I've seen is pretty boss. I mean, it's like the alien version of a DMR. It just shoots a little bit faster. Also, on your HUD system, your HUD, or whatever you want to call it, there is going to be a option for you to, you'll be able to see weapons across the map. That what they are, like others where the sword is, you don't have to go searching for it or trying to find it on the new map. It's up on your armor display. Perks like the armor abilities, they are bringing armor abilities, but sprint is always a default. Like, you have sprint no matter what you're using, so that's nice. That's one of my favorite things about what they've added. Let's see here. They've added in, these are my two abilities that stood out to me that I see that are really nice. Like, they took out armor lock, but they added in this like energy shield thing. Well, you activate it, your arm pulls up, you have this like nice energy shield that's blocking the whole front of your body, and you can move around left and right, front to back. It doesn't protect your back though, so that's the one thing you gotta watch out for. But the one thing it's adding is versatility, so you can get yourself out of predicament and just armor lock yourself for a couple seconds and stay in that predicament and just have them wait for you to come out. The other thing I was gonna say is the second ability is a thermal vision. All your it says we're X to pick up weapon like I am now, and the sniper and all that, all your health bar, all that stuff will disappear. A thermal vision will come up and you'll be able to see people through the wall. Now that is really nice for checking corners and doing a bunch of different junk that you want to get things going. But that's pretty much my basic overview of it. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Please join us, Blitzki Gaming.